amazing games that you can start playing today. Our mission at Xbox is for you to be able to. Last month, we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC. Game Pass journey on PC begins.
Okay, fine. Take my money. I know I've dug in on Game Pass and their particular issues in previous videos, and sure, it is an absolute value. I have subbed since it came out, and I do continue to sub. It really is a decent service. However, there is a serious problem with the Game Pass service, and it's kind of ironic because it comes from the bloody Windows side of the service. It's just so bad. I'm going to get into why in this video. So Game Pass released June 1st, 2017 with premium gold access since May 24th of that year. I've been using it since that date. At first, I overlooked all the questions of the service simply because I had never seen such value of $1 within gaming in my life. It still just is an excellent value, especially with added bonuses like EA Access or the point system. I can totally understand why Microsoft is banking so hard on its success. But it's going into its 4th year as a service, and it's only become more and more central to the Xbox platform and business model. The Xbox side of things are pretty tight. I've endured little to no problems when using Game Pass on the Xbox. It's a very streamlined experience. No, my problems originate with the Windows app and how the service functions on a PC. And just like the marketing revolves around titles like Sea of Thieves, let me tell you about PC Game Pass's ocean of issues. First of all, you can't even get it to install correctly. The app is slower than escorting some high elf out of Northwatch Hold.
Oh yeah, no rush. Not like we're in the middle of an enemy fort or anything. Take your time.
It also seriously lacks functionality that really should be in there. It's not a terrible deal to open up Game Bar, but for a service that you pay for, unacceptable. Features like simple library selection are completely borked. Yeah, I see I can select the drive location to install my files, only now it creates a new Programs file folder, Windows Apps folder, WP System, and Woo Downloads folder. Oh, and these are completely assigned to the account they were installed by, so make sure you don't do a high IQ play like myself and reinstall Windows without deleting these games. Lest you'll have to reformat your hard drive. Yeah, thank God for quick format. I frigged up 2 TB hard drives this way. There's also no reason to keep these games after reinstalling Windows because the app has no way to detect already installed games, likely due to the registry properties. The next issue with the app I have consistently, but admittedly it may be anecdotal, is the issues with installing. Since reformatting, I haven't really encountered the issue, but before on 2 different builds, I would regularly have errors installing, and the error code isn't very helpful. I had plenty of hard drive space, good internet connection, and I couldn't see the problem, so I attribute it to the app or the Xbox servers at the time. I also see tons of reviews of other people who have been experiencing this issue too, so it may not be as anecdotal as I mentioned. Next, there's only 2 kind of reviews really on the Game Pass app. The first is the 1-star game don't work guy, and the next I call the 5-star this guy is dumb guy. These 2 fight back and forth in the reviews of these games, and if it weren't so funny, it'd be sad. And I still don't know whether Mountain Blade is gonna run properly or not. Good thing I have it on Steam.
Oh, no.
Speaking of the games, a vast number of them on Game Pass are some kind of weird port. They're not a true port as they are sometimes strictly PC games, but they occupy this weird licensing territory where the DRM is tightly locked to Windows, and for many people, even installation is an absolute nightmare. I've read countless reviews and articles from folks who simply could not install a huge number of games. Why is this such an issue with the app on PC but not on Xbox? There seriously has to be something up with how Microsoft is licensing these games and deploying them on their platforms. I'm not saying it's fishy, but something isn't right here. The final issue I'll point out is the utterly annoying invasive app privileges feature. Upon the initial launch of every game, and yeah, I mean every single game, you have to give the app permissions to your system. This includes microphone and other peripherals and telemetry. It gets so irritating, and the process, like everything in this app, is unbearingly slow. Also, in my experience, some apps have early onset dementia and simply forget that you gave it permissions. It's stupid and it needs an automatic setting. Of course I'm a good monkey and I'm gonna give every app permissions, just let me play my bloody games. So there it is, an outlining of all the issues currently facing Game Pass. Now, I point out these problems not to harp on the negative or continue on and on about Microsoft or Xbox, but in hopes that these issues are ironed out. The Game Pass service has been one of the best gaming services of all time since its launch 4 years ago. I want to see it continue to empower gamers the world over. To be able to play this ever-growing catalog of mostly top-tier games is uncomparable to anything I've ever seen. Let's keep fighting with each other in the review section and demand better from Microsoft. As I've mentioned, basically none of these problems are on the Xbox platforms, so why are they so ever-present on the Windows app? Regardless, it's time for these problems to be rectified and allow Game Pass to be the powerhouse it really is becoming, providing seamlessly enjoyable experiences a la Steam. Especially considering PC gamers have enjoyed their luxury of Steam for the past decade plus, Game Pass has big shoes to fill, even if it wants to remain competitive. Until next time, folks, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for all the fun stuff. I'll see you soon, and take care.